the other way this time. We're at Dorset Mud Park, which will act as a good training ground for our upcoming Tough Mudder. Stay tuned for a monkey bar challenge I've set myself and Johan, and keep watching for tips and techniques which will help you on your next obstacle course race.
As you can see, the conditions aren't quite what they were compared to our last visit to this place. I booked in the hope that sunshine might stick around long enough for our session. Unfortunately, we can't control the weather, so the wet, slippy obstacles will give us a greater opposition than we bargained for.
So I'm going to try a challenge with Johan, because Johan didn't quite do these monkey bars last time. Obviously the wet is going to be a big challenge. Johan to do once through, me to do up, back and up again. So 3 times to 1. It's going to put a bit of pressure on Johan, but I think that's good for the Tough Mudder coming up. He needs a bit of pressure in order to get over the funky monkey.
Tough Mudder's iconic obstacle, which we'll face again soon. When I planned this video, I envisaged being able to do the full swing technique in glorious sunshine. And it's clear today that technique won't work. So instead I just go up, run back and complete by going up a second time.
Yeah, so I think we've got to go with the match grip on side to side. Do you want to have a go? You can do it. Ready? Lead the other way this time.
Looks like Johan stopped. Is he going to go again?
Fatiguing, yeah. But that's the technique to go for if it's wet. Side to side, bent arm, if you can.
How do you grip there? Without swimming?
You just don't move your hands much. You can't swing as much, because when you swing, your hands are moving around the bar. When you swing, the movement of the hand is just more slippy. That's why I go bent arm, and then the hand doesn't move as much.
It's a technique that's good in the wet, but it's also a technique that requires a lot of strength, and strength is quick to diminish. So after a few sets of using this technique, the biceps and forearm burn was building.
My God! Oh man! It just shows how much harder that technique is, how more quickly you fatigue. With the arms bent, the biceps just fatigue a lot quicker. That's why the full swing is the go-to technique, because it's a lot more efficient, saves energy and you can cover good distance.
Even chalk had little effect. There is another one to try. The forwards bar to bar also needs less movement of the hand around the bar, so it too could be safe enough to stop slipping. I had to opt for 2 hands on every bar, as these gaps are so big, which all leads to more time spent working.
Oh my God. Oh. That's tough.
And there was something else I'd planned for the video, although it's unlikely to be anything like last time. I was looking forward to this as it's very rare to find a top version of this obstacle with enough height to allow a big swinging action. And this version also helps to go some way to mastering the full swing. Today will have to be a different approach. This again is less about technique and more about pure strength. At least it is for me. I have seen people do a much cleaner version and implement some technique into this. I guess some practice would go some way to bring improvement. The big lesson I take away from making this video is whilst it's good to have a plan, it's important that you leave some room to adapt on the day. Although I couldn't show you what I wanted to do as far as the monkey bars and the rings go, hopefully you got some useful tips for when you have to deal with less than perfect conditions. Because if you're planning on doing an obstacle course race, you have to be prepared for the unexpected. Adapt and overcome is the name of the game after all. And for us on the day, we did manage to have a lot of fun.
Go, Russ.
We're lucky to have this facility near us, but if you can yourself get to an obstacle course that involves mud and obstacles, there's always lots of fun to be had. Today I was limited to just a couple of techniques on monkey bars, but there are more. Check out my monkey bar playlist for tutorials and check out my new obstacle course playlist to see what you might expect if you've booked yourself on to do one. And if you've already done obstacle courses in the wet, I'd love to hear of your experiences and learn your tips. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.